Hello, YouTube. I am happy so far I have 9 subscribers. I'm hoping for, more subscribers. That would be nice, but I am happy with the 9 that I do have. Because at least I have people that do understand where I come from and understand, what I say in my videos. So, thank you for to the 9 subscribers that follow me on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you're a Pennsylvania citizen or not, any state, tomorrow is midterm elections. And as a concerned Pennsylvania citizen, I'm more so worried about education stance more than anything. Economically, Pennsylvania's economic situation is second on my list, but more so education is more important, in my opinion, because when I was going to school, PSSAs and other states have their own version of it, the statewide testing, just teaching kids how to take tests. That's not really teaching them anything. It's pretty sad that schools only teach kids just to take tests, and we should stop these statewide tests because, frankly, they're bullshit, period. They're bullshit, and they're not good for you. They're bullshit and they're not good for you. That's what the statewide tests are. Especially for kids. These kids crack under pressure. Their states expect kids to write well, to do grammar well, to understand math well, etc. Complicated math. See, I had ADHD when I was younger. Since I'm an adult, I think that is considered ADD now. But regardless, it hasn't been acting up in quite a long time, 10 years I would say. But coming from my experience, I always cracked under pressure with the PSATs, with the PSAT, with the PSSAs, etc. Because there were fucking stories in there which I had no appeal to. Like a story about a cat finding a mouse in a garden, but making it like the cat and mouse become friends. I had no interest in it. So stories like that, I purposely tried to get wrong, because I want to get to the ones that really interested me. One year, I went on Amelia Earhart. I was fine with that because I'm generally interested in just history and not fiction all the time. I do like fiction. I like Stephen King books. I like horror. I like books that make you think. But I don't like stories that just annoy the hell out of you and you're like, come on, doesn't this character die off anytime soon? I hate stories that give me that mentality. But, unfortunately you get stupid stories like that in the PSSAs or any statewide tests. But we need to stop them because they don't do anything. They don't show anything, they don't prove anything, we need to stop them. But Pennsylvania's Governor Tom Corbett, he was on PSSA, no, not non-PSSA, once again a topic, he was on PBS, and it was a sit-down interview with the governor, and the interview, person leading the interview is very independent. I could tell by the way he asks his questions, and you could tell by the way a person asks their questions in a debate or an interview that they're Democrat, Republican, or Independent. You could tell just by the way they form their questions towards a Republican candidate, a Democratic candidate, or an Independent candidate. You could tell right away. So he asked Tom Corbett, how do you think we could solve Pennsylvania's education? Because a lot of parents are concerned about this for their children. And he says, well, really, there isn't any answer to that right now. Right there, that's a bad way to get any votes, especially parent-wise. If you're a parent and you're a Pennsylvanian and you hear Tom Corbett saying, well, there really is no answer to fixing education, that's pretty much him covering up, I don't give a fuck about your child's education because I got my college degree. That's that mentality. That's bad. This is why I have a strong feeling Tom Wolf is going to win governor. That's why I think he's going to become governor of Pennsylvania. But anything could happen tomorrow, and I'm praying. No, I shouldn't say I'm praying, but I will say I'm praying to the politics God, which is obviously not a real God, but I'm praying to the politics God that, that people turn out just to vote, even if Tom Wolf doesn't win, which I will really be disappointed if he doesn't win. But if he doesn't win and Idiot Corbett wins, at least people went out to vote. But I will say, though, I do not like Matt Cartwright. Matt Cartwright says he's a liberal Democrat, but is against abortion. He's a pro-lifer, and even in certain circumstances, he's against it. He's against it if a woman gets raped or if a woman might die during delivery. He's against it then as well. You're a conservative Democrat. There is a difference between a liberal Democrat and a conservative Democrat. When you're a conservative, you could go either way, Republican or Democrat. Same thing with liberal, Republican or Democrat. But if you want people to vote for you, Matt Cartwright, especially women, that's not a good stance to go by. Because women these days, I should say men and women these days, want equal rights. Although men have more rights than women in society, unfortunately. Women want the same rights men do. And that means the right to get an abortion. And they do have that right, except people like you, Matt Cartwright, are trying to repeal it. It doesn't matter if you're a conservative, Democrat, or Republican. You're trying to repeal a woman's right to an abortion. Same thing the way you're trying to repeal a woman's right to contraceptive pills. It doesn't change. That's why I will not be voting for Matt Cartwright. I'm hoping the independent candidate, whoever it is, leans more Democrat. Because I'm Matt Cartwright, I'm pretty disappointed. Because you look good and everything else, but telling women, too bad if you get raped, you still have to have the rapist child. No, you're not going to get any votes from women, that's for sure. That's a dead giveaway, you're not going to get any votes from women. That's like Republicans telling minorities that you need your ID to vote, you need to prove papers you're an American citizen to vote. Doesn't make a difference. You're not going to get any votes from women tomorrow, that's for sure. Especially in Pennsylvania. Holy good votes. Yeah, but I think that if you're going to go vote tomorrow, especially in Pennsylvania, make sure you vote for Tom Wolf, because at least he cares for your child's education.
Hello.
Hi. Tom Corbett could care less about your child's education. Simple as that.